about to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to
Okay, so this is the new food scale I picked up off of Amazon. It has milliliters, which is what I needed. So I'm going to weigh out my cold brew, weigh out my nut pods. I'm going to do 3 servings of nut pods, so I'm going to do 45 milliliters. And for breakfast, I am bringing a cup of grapes, which I measured out, 2 good yogurt, and then later on today I am going to bring this, and I did scan it and put it in my app. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about that when I get to work. I'll talk about the app I'm using. So let's go ahead and do our coffee here. The serving is 12 ounces or 354 milliliters. Okay, so I could only fit 238 milliliters, so that's what I will log. And let's go ahead and do the nut pods. We're going to zero it out. Okay. Alrighty, let's go. This is a little bit harder to do. I have gone over just a little bit on. Let's see how that looks as far as creamy wise. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit more until it gets to the 45, or maybe a splash over. Okay, we'll just leave it at that. So coffee is 33 calories. I did put some of this in here as well, but that doesn't have any calories. But I weighed out, you guys saw I weighed out everything else, so 33 calories for my coffee. 184 calories for my grapes and my yogurt. The grapes did not look very good, like not good at all, but oh well. But yes, 183 calories for this. Good morning. I thought I would chat with you before I took off for work. I am turning this whole like counting calorie thing into a challenge. I figure if I turn this into like a 30-day challenge, then it kind of helps with my mindset of weighing and measuring and doing things that I'm not normally doing. Like weighing and measuring is something that I know I should be doing, but I just haven't really been doing it consistently. And so I figure if I turn this into a 30-day challenge, I'm going to really give it a shot and give it a chance to work. And then I really will know if this is maybe the lifestyle I should be doing. If counting calories is something that will work for me and is sustainable for me. I think ultimately that's my goal, is finding something that's sustainable for me and that works for me. I know that if I do things, you know, the right way, pretty much I can get anything to pretty much work for me, but it's not sustainable. And so I just need to find something that is sustainable so I can meet my milestones. I think we've all been there where, you know, we have certain milestones throughout our journey. It could be your first 10 pounds, your first 50 pounds, you go under 200 pounds, which is usually like my first milestone is getting under that 200 pound mark. And every time that happens, I sabotage myself. And that's what happens. Like every time I get under 200 pounds, something in my head, I don't know, that's when I start getting off kilter. And I feel like if I am doing something that I'm not feeling restricted at, that I'm just counting these calories, keeping things lower carb, measuring, weighing, and all of that, then I think that's going to be sustainable for me. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll just see how these 30 days go. But that's how I'm going to do this. I'm creating this as a challenge. I think that's the best thing for my brain and my mindset. So yesterday was day 1, and the reason why I waited till yesterday, I was going to start Friday or Saturday. However, my food scale didn't come in until yesterday, and I did not have a food scale. The food scale I had previously had for like 10 years. It did not have fluid ounces or milliliters. And as you saw, you know, calories are in coffee too, and in the nut pods. And I know I freely poured the nut pods in the past. So this is really going to keep me accountable for every single calorie, and I just think it's going to help me so much more. I don't know. We'll just see how it goes. It's just something fun. It's a challenge to do. Let me know if you guys count calories and how it works for you, and are you going to join me in on this challenge? I am using the Lose It app. I really, really, really like it so far. I really like it. It's funny because my doctor had recommended it to me a few years ago, but I never really used it. I think I logged in that same day that I went to the doctor, but never even like did anything with it. But Ashley over Oak Crow Gal uses it. I also have a couple of friends that are using it, and they really like it. So I went ahead and did it, and when I logged in, it said that the premium version was on sale for $19.99. So I went ahead and got it because that's where you can do net carbs. I'm not going to be doing net carbs while I'm doing this counting calorie challenge. I'm just going to be doing just low carb, but I'm not going to be counting net carbs. I'm just going to be doing just carbs in general and just seeing where I land with everything. But I do want that ability to do net carbs in the future, and so you have to have the premium version to do that. So I thought I will just take advantage of that. But I do plan on weighing and measuring everything. I've not yet put a recipe into the Lose It app, so I'm not sure how easy or hard that is, but so far everything else I found it being accurate. It's easy to log things, and I'm really enjoying it. So tonight for dinner I am having I think I'm going to do the buffalo chicken sloppy joe, so I'll have to plug that recipe in. So as I get using this throughout these 30 days, I will do a video on how it works if you would like to see something like that. So I have that going on. I did meal prep just a tiny bit. I meal prepped 2 lunches. I weighed out everything. I did those 2 packages of veggies that I showed you guys in my grocery haul. I end up doing pretty much half in each container so I did doubled up the veggies and then did the 5 ounces of chicken. So I did both of those. You'll see one of them at lunch today. So I did both of those. I'll put little clips here of what I meal prepped. I cut up some veggies, like some cucumbers and stuff, so I can put them in my salads. Cut up the cilantro I'll need for my taco bowls. And what else did I do? I cut up some lemons for my water. It's all I have in my water is just lemons. I'm going to try to ease off of the water enhancer a little bit. And I cooked the turkey bacon. I don't think I took a clip of that for my bacon, like my BLT wraps that I'll be making, like the lettuce wraps that I'll be having for lunches a couple days this week. So that's my meal prep, just simple meal prep. But I do have I will be doing meal prepping videos while I'm doing this counting calorie challenge. This weekend I just knew I would not have time to do it, and I really wanted to do something simple this first week. So as I get more into this, I'll do some more meal prep videos on the counting calories. But I do plan on snapping like little screenshots of the Lose It tracker so you can see where I'm getting all my calories from and how I'm tracking everything and how I'm posting it all. So I will have all of those on the screen so you can see it, and I'll show you what I end up for at the end of the day. I would imagine in the first few days it's going to be a little bit lower calorie than what it should be, because that seems to what happens whenever I first start out doing the counting calories. I seem to end up being super low, and then after that I kind of get more into the groove. I mean, we're just starting out trying to figure, just really haven't been paying a lot to how many calories are in things. So until I kind of get through the system, I'll get a little bit better at that. So just don't be shocked if my calories are kind of low over these next few days until I get more into a routine. Okay, my car's warmed up. I'm going to head off to work, and I'll see you guys at lunchtime. I meal prepped some lunches. So for my lunch today, I'm doing 5 ounces of the rotisserie chicken from Tyson. I have a half a cup of the broccoli with cheese sauce, and I have 140 grams of the cauliflower broccoli carrot with lightly sauced. I just put them all together to double the veggies. That way I had double the veggies. So this will be my lunch, and it is 281 calories. If I get hungry, I will make myself like a side salad if I'm hungry after this, but I think this will fill me up with all those veggies. Okay, I just finished lunch. I am bringing one of these Nola bars. They're 150 calories. I have a ton of them, and so I want to use them up. They are, of course, since they're keto bars, they have, quite a bit more fat. They have like 12 grams of fat. So, but they do have a little bit of protein in them. They have 6 grams of protein. But yeah, just in case I want a little snack. I don't know if I'll have it or not, but I'm doing pretty good, tracking everything, and I haven't plugged in my dinner yet, so I still have to do that. But I have I even tracked the bar just in case I had it, and I have 971 calories left for dinner. So I know the dinner will not, and I've already pre-tracked my salad and my salad dressing, but I have to put my cucumbers, and I think I'm going to use Parmesan crisps in the salad, in place of croutons. So I still got to do all of that and do my dinner. So we'll go ahead and put that in there, and we'll see what we end up with at the end of the day. So I will let you know, but I'll show you how I make dinner. I'm doing the buffalo chicken sloppy joe, so I will share that recipe with you. I am going to make some buffalo chicken sloppy joes. It's been a long day, long day at work. So I'm just gonna make this. I was gonna make some coleslaw to go on top. I do that sometimes, but instead I'm just gonna top it off with some of this chunky blue cheese dressing. I'll be having it on a Smart bun. I'll just do half of the bun, toast it up, save the other half, put it in the freezer, and then I just have it for another thing. So everything else that goes in this, we have a ground chicken. For veggies, you have onions, celery, carrots. Then for the sauce, you're going to use tomato sauce, the Frank's Red Hot buffalo sauce, 1/4 cup, 1/3 of a cup. I will have the recipe linked down below. The recipe does also call for cumin, but I have never been a fan of cumin in this recipe, so I use garlic powder and pepper. It's pretty salty enough with the Red Hot sauce, but you can do whatever you want with that. So I'm going to show you how I throw all this together. I have already put it into my tracker, and I believe it's like 152 calories for a serving, and there's 4 servings in this recipe. I'm going to have a big side salad on the side. We'll do some half and half spinach spring mix. I have a 1/4 cup of this weighed out, or I'll be weighing it out I have it in my tracker. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm going to do some cheese wisps instead of croutons. We have some green onions here and some cucumbers. And then I'm going to use some of this Olive Garden Italian dressing. So that'll be my dinner.
Where we don't know about to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions, we'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow, we can't miss out.
This is how I figure out the portion size whenever I make recipes. So I'm going to weigh this all out in grams and get my total and divide it by a number of servings. So it's 4 servings for this. So I'll get my total, divide it by 4, and then that's how I know how much I need to have. This has always worked for me. This is what I do with any recipes I make, that it can be measured out this way. Soup is a really good way to do this. Stews, all that is really easy to do it this way. So let me get my total here. It looks like it's 500 exactly. I did have a little bit of mess. We'll divide that by 4, then we'll know how much to put on top of my Smart bun here that I toasted up. Okay, so we're looking for 125 grams. And if it goes over a little bit, I'll just readjust my calculations a little bit. Okay, close enough. Okay, and then we're gonna add on some blue cheese dressing. I'm just gonna do 1 tablespoon, which would be, actually I might as well just do 2 tablespoons for the whole 30 grams. Okay, let's see what 1 tablespoon looks like first. It'd be the 15 grams. There's 24. I think I'm just gonna leave it at 24, and I'll just record 24. I think 30 would be too much for this size of a serving. Okay, so we have our big side salad. I was gonna add some avocado. I have enough calories, but honestly, I just wanna sit down and eat. I don't wanna cut it, so no avocado. So we have cucumbers, the cheese wisps, the Parmesan cheese, and the Italian dressing. And then we have our sloppy joes here. This is gonna be a nice filling dinner. I will have on the screen here, popped up how many calories and everything for this full dinner. I am going to make a cup of decaf coffee. I'm gonna do just 1 tablespoon of the nut pods and 2 tablespoons of the half and half, because I want to froth it up and make kind of frothy, and the half and half really makes it super frothy. So this will be a 50 calorie coffee. There is my coffee. Yum yum. I did add in a little bit of the vanilla cream caramel syrup also. Okay, I'm getting ready to edit this video and get all done for the evening. I am drinking my coffee and I am a little bit hungry. I think it's because I was a little more active today. Like yesterday, I think I only had 960 some calories. I think that's about what it was, but I wasn't as active yesterday. Yesterday is kind of like my, I get everything done on Friday and Saturday, and so Sunday was kind of our relaxed, chill day. And today I've been, running around at work and going to work and then coming home at lunch and then running around the house doing things this evening. So I think that's why I'm a little bit hungrier. I think I probably need to increase, like I probably should have added some avocado in that salad. My protein was about 60 under. So I think I need to make some adjustments, but that's, you know, we're just going to go with it and we're going to see what happens. Did I say how many calories I had? 1223. So I'm going to pop up right here my final, what my final was for my calories. I'll also pop up my carbs, fat, and protein. And remember, I am doing total carbs, not net carbs. And I'm not really watching those at this moment. They're set on there just based on whatever I put in my stats. But as far as, and the Lose It app does my calories for me based on my age, my weight, and my goal weight. And so that's all on there. But anyway, but yeah, it was a good day. But like I said, I am a little bit hungry, so I'm hoping this coffee helps with that. I've drank 3 of my 26-ounce things of water, so I'm on my 4th one right now. And they've all been just water with lemon. And this last one, I've added in just a little bit of water enhancer, hoping that I can get through the rest of my water. And that'll be the rest of my day. So I will see you guys tomorrow for another What I Eat in a Calorie Deficit as I try this new challenge for the month of June. We're 2 days down. I didn't start on June 1st, so we are 2 days down on this challenge. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.